A steel fork went through the man's body and came out of his mouth, and it made my whole body tense up. Next, the girl poured gasoline all over the man. After she lit a match, the man screamed as he was burned to ashes in the roaring fire. Then, the two girls drove away through the flames. What reason could make them so cruel? Let's go back to the day this all started. Katie and Lisa were biological sisters with the same parents, and they met two handsome strangers at summer camp. Those two guys were great talkers. They kept chatting with the sisters, which made the sisters interested in them. Right after they met, the two brothers warmly invited the sisters to their home. Older sister Katie hesitated a little, but younger sister Lisa had already fallen for them, so the sisters got into the brothers' red pickup truck. They drove all the way to the woods in the countryside. Everyone was happy and chatting along the way, but the sisters had no idea they were about to walk into a living hell. When the car reached its destination, a remote house appeared in sight. At first, the sisters felt a little suspicious, but soon the brothers' mom came out. Seeing how kind she looked, the sisters let their guard down right away, followed her through the gate, and walked into an unfamiliar room. The old woman had prepared delicious snacks for them, but they didn't know what was added to the coffee. They just felt their vision getting blurrier and blurrier. They finally realized they'd fallen into a trap, jumped up from their chairs right away, and rushed out the door in a hurry. By this time, the old woman had lost her kind look. She told the brothers to catch the sisters. The sisters didn't run far before they fainted, and then the brothers carried them back home. When they woke up, the two girls were terrified to find themselves in a shipping container in the dense woods, with their hands locked tight by iron chains. Realizing they'd run into human traffickers, they screamed in fear. Their screams drew George, the younger of the two brothers. George had lost his gentle, gentlemanly manner. He yelled at the sisters. The sisters begged George to let them go, but George just picked up a shotgun and said coldly that if they wanted to live, they had to do what he told them. This left the sisters so scared they didn't know what to do. Soon after, a bearded man came in. He seemed like the brothers' boss. The bearded man was careful. First, he used Lisa's phone to send a message to her family to say she was safe. Then he forced the sisters to sell their bodies to make money for him. Before long, Dave, a guy who liked to use violence, came to the small woods, and he chose Katie. Katie spat in Dave's face, and in return, she got a hard slap. Then, to satisfy his weird fetish, Dave pressed a red-hot cigarette but against Katie's stomach, leaving a mark that looked like a belly button.